Hello, hard hats, and welcome back to Construction Simulator, where we're doing the whole airport thing. So we've gotten the two runways done. Runway part 1, runway part 2. Over there, we got the hangar done. That's that little building over there. Well, I say little building. It's a decent-sized building. We got the terminal now built as well, and now we are moving on to the control tower, which somehow we are 16% done from just talking to someone and putting up our huge crane over here. So it looks like our first job is taking care of the broken sewer element. So let's go ahead and jump into the crane. And let's see here if I can get this all squared away. My camera angle right now really sucks, but we'll adjust that here in just a moment. Once we get the cable down far enough, I think we'll see just a little bit better. There we go. Literally a bird's eye view of what we're doing here. And we can see, or at least I did, that these need to go over here. That's the game moving the camera around on me, not me doing that. Sometimes it is, but not this time here. Alright, are we done? Is the whole job done? No, of course not. Of course not here. If I were to do that, hopefully the camera angle will remember, but it never does. So, excavate construction pit. So how much of it do we need to move? There's already a pile of dirt here, so I don't know if that's what we're moving. Is my wheel loader up here? I have no idea what's over here and where everything is. Now, there was just a recently new DLC, the Sany pack, and I do have that now. So I may be buying some new equipment, trying out the Sany equipment. I thought my wheel loader was up here. Okay, the one we do have is over here, so we're going to grab that for now. Getting myself a good workout. It's in pretty good shape. Although we did repair everything after our most recent job. I'm trying to see, is it this they want me to excavate? And nothing's happening there. I'm guessing it's just this, maybe? That's 1% done. I didn't put this on hard, did I? Because if I did, we're going to be here forever. Let me just double check on this here. Jobs. Control tower. No, we're on medium. Okay, we're just making sure. I tried doing a job once on hard, and holy smokes, it took me forever to clear out an area. So much so, even though I was probably like 20% done on the whole job, but for how long it took me to get that 20% done, I quit the job and restarted it on easier mode. When I say easier mode, I mean on medium, not easy mode. Let's bring this over here and dump it on out. And that dirt is just completely disappearing. Kind of confused of what's going on here. Maybe I gotta just remove this dirt first. And then I'll be able to get to the other layer or something. Because I removed a decent amount of dirt that I can see. And we're only at 3%. And this bucket did absolutely no percent. Alright, so if I go outside the other soil, I can see the different lines of soil there. If I go past that, it'll get rid of the dirt completely. I know it says excavate, so I probably should bring my excavator over. But usually a bigger area like this, the bucket loader is the way to go. Just trying to make sure I get everything that's inside the yellow markers out of here. Well, there's 5%. 95% more to go. Let me come over here and just get a different angle at this soil. Maybe the wheel loader can get a little bit lower into the ground by doing this. Not liking that at all. Alright, there's another percent done. Let me continue on a little bit here. I'll get the bigger pile of dirt that's over here. And maybe I'll have to go grab the excavator. It's here somewhere maybe. Well, it was starting to get a little dark, and I also purchased the SY500H. This is a Sany product. Like I said, this is a DLC that came out maybe a few weeks ago. Just got my hands on it myself, so we're going to give it a go. And I just fast-forwarded to morning just because, well, why not? I wasn't making the greatest progress with the wheel loader, so yeah, time to go ahead and try an excavator and see if that does a lot better for us. Usually with a bucket loader, the wheel loader, I usually get about 3% of dirt most of the time, but yeah, I was barely getting 1%, so we'll see how this goes. Let's drive this Sany on in here and see how deep that we actually have to dig here. Let me get the camera angle kind of where I would like it, actually a little bit on the side. Don't know how big the bucket actually is. I was looking at the excavators. I kind of wish they give us a little bit more detail in the store, like this bucket can hold so many cubic feet of material, or however they want to measure it. That way you can kind of know, like, oh, okay, this bucket is bigger than that bucket and that machine. Or it could be all the same for all I know. So maybe once I get down deep enough, I can get in here with the wheel loader, and then I'll really get down to the dirt where I need to be, and then I can take a whole bunch of dirt out at once. I would assume the wheel loader probably is double the capacity of this bucket compared, you know, so maybe 3 times as big. I'm not too sure. I mean, I guess the one good thing about a excavator is, you know, you kind of parked at one spot. You just got to pivot the cab around. But am I making more progress than I did with the wheel loader? It doesn't feel like it. But I think this is going to help me with the wheel loader, getting down to the surface that we need to get down to. Back up just a little bit. Just about getting a full bucket. Yeah, I'm not that good to get a full bucket every time because my start seems like when the bucket turns and pivots upwards. Or if you're not getting a full bucket, if you're not in a full area of dirt either. Yeah, I just can't get a full bucket. I think right there that, oh, that time I got a full bucket. Okay, so that happens sometimes. But even a broken clock is right twice a day is what they say, right? Alright, so 25% done. But it's taking me about 10 minutes to get 25% done here. Didn't get hardly anything that time. Alright, do I want to try to get in here with the wheel loader? I think it's going to cause some issues. Trying to get in there. Yeah, that's a little deeper than I thought it was going to be. Let's see if I can get stuck with this. I kind of wish the camera angle would just remember where it was. So I'm trying to just get myself a ramp down there. Oop, no, I had the bucket where I wanted it. Well, I finally got myself a nice ramp going down, and like I said, this bucket seems like it would be like double the size of what's on the excavator. But according to percentage-wise, I'm pretty much grabbing the same amount, like 1%. I mean, it could be more. It could be like 1.5%. I'm not going to see it on every bucket load. But just my preference, once I get the ramp in, kind of like this. It seems like in my mind it goes faster this way, so I'm going to keep on keeping on. That's not what you want to do in a wheel loader. I mean, you may want to, like the first, 10 tries you work it in the day, but if you do that all day long, just cram the bucket into a big pile of dirt, that's going to hurt. We are digging deep for this tower. I guess we need a really good foundation for it. I am making sure, though, I'm getting out of the zone and dumping the dirt there. Yeah, so that time I got 2%. So, yeah, I mean, I just wish they would kind of give us some measurements of what the loads of the buckets are, like cubic feet or cubic meters or whatever, how they want to measure it. Probably meters, because that's more universal of a measurement. So I'm almost halfway done, but to get halfway done is taking me about 15 minutes. So I'm going to keep on digging here. I'm going to have to move the excavator here soon. The one piece of equipment I do want to buy from Sany is the dump truck. It looks like the dump truck is going to be a lot bigger. Well, I say a lot bigger. Bigger than what we currently have, but then again, with no measurements to go by, looks can be deceiving. But we got the money, so when we need a dump truck later on, at some point in this job, I'm sure, probably to put gravel down before the foundation, we'll get ourselves a Sany dump truck, and we'll give it a go. But right now, I got 49% more to get done on digging out for the foundation. I'll get there. See you in about 10-15 minutes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting there. 86% done. Anywhere from a percent to 2% every time I take a bucket out at this point. If I can get a full bucket, that'd be great. I am noticing, and I haven't noticed it before, but the terrain underneath the wheel loader when I go in and out, if it's kind of bumpy or whatever, the wheel loader, the tires are smoothing out the soil little by little. So that's kind of nice to have that. Kind of like a little bit in Farming Simulator when you go into a silage pit and you're compacting out the grass and it levels out. This is kind of doing the same thing. But by the time I get this job done, the whole day it's taken me to basically do this. And maybe it would have been faster with the excavator. But for some reason, I'm just drawn to a wheel loader to dig this on out. Not too sure why, but it's just my preference. Might be faster with an excavator. I have no idea. I always end up using the wheel loader. So once I get this job done, we will probably just skip through the night, have a long coffee break. Now overall, this job here is probably going to take me about a half an hour to dig out the construction pit. But is there actually something in the store that tells me how big the buckets are? I've been thinking about that. If there isn't, because I haven't seen it in the store, but then again, I haven't been looking at it too much in detail recently. If any of the developers are watching, that'd be a nice little piece of info to have. I think it's all the same, almost from brand to brand, depending on what size machine you're buying. The capacity of the buckets. There, I think I'm getting down to the bedrock here. But at least using the Sany excavator to start with, they kind of get me down a little bit into the ground. And then, of course, making a nice little ramp with a wheel loader, and then getting on down right to the foundation, or bedrock, as I said. And I'm just backing up far enough so when I dump the dirt, it disappears. And I know there's still been a few people commenting on episodes saying, you know, if you can take that soil and sell it. Yeah, I realize that. Didn't know it the first time someone told me, but to me it's just too time-taking to do that. But you know what? If you want to play the game that way and make the money that way, that's, you know, we all play the games to have fun. And if I was hurting for cash, I would do that. But yeah, I got over, you know, we're at almost at $7.4 million in the bank account. And I pretty much got all the equipment I think I need, other than just, you know, trying out and showing off different brands, or if I was playing multiplayer, maybe I would, you know, I don't think even if I played multiplayer right now, I'd be short on cash. And then I'd be getting the jobs done quicker if I was on multiplayer. Which means getting the jobs done quicker, which means more cash. Alright, clear the construction site. Finally 100% done. Weird thing is, it's showing 33% done on the tower itself. Alright, we're going to just go ahead and park this right here. That's good. Remove topsoil. That sounds like a job for the wheel loader, usually. I think when we go to the store, that's not what I want. When we go to the store, we're just going to buy everything and see if everything can fit into the work zone. So we're just going to go ahead and... I wonder if they make the work zones in the game big enough for all the pieces that you need. Oh, no, I was there. Check out and make sure 6,151 to deliver to the site. Darn right, I want it delivered to the site. All right, now we just need to get into the crane. Where is the drop-off area for all this stuff? Oh, right behind me. Ooh, okay. Right behind the crane. All right, so rebar mesh. Let's go grab that to begin with. All right, see if I can get the camera angle where I want it here, which I never really do on the crane, but we're trying. All right, so 2 rebar mesh need to be had. It looks like 1 is going here. So we did order everything, and everything fit into the zone fine. Looks like we even got space for more. But right now we're clearing out some space. Whoops. Let me pivot this way this time because I did not see the other spot for the rebar. Ooh, someone turned out the lights. But it does show up the blue a little bit better where I got to go with this. Where are we going with it? Over here. I don't think I can, no I can't. I have to get out of the crane. Alright, and then coffee break. All the way to the morning, please. Thank you. Let's get back into the crane. Wow, what a difference. Oh, I forgot to check for the motion blur. Yeah, good old motion blur. Watch out for the windmill that's there. Alright, cable drum is what we need. Just one of them, though. Alright, so where are we going with the cable drum? Does anyone know? Cable drum. That's right, because I got out of the crane. I'm like, why is my camera all messed up again? Because you got out of the crane to sleep through the night. That's why. Alright, so 1 cable drum. 2 ceiling components. Which one? I think these are the ceiling components right over here. We'll just keep spinning around counterclockwise because why not? Let's see. Where are these going? I'm going to guess one's going to go over here for some reason. And then again, maybe not. Yeah, that does not look like it goes there. No, not even close. Is it just 3 drop-off spots? Okay, this drop-off spot is, whoops, is full. Was it the first 2 went by? Where was the other 2 spots? I think I might have the wrong material. I thought that was a ceiling component, but maybe not. All right, we're going to bring this over and we're going to drop that. All right, let's grab the pallet of concrete framework. Whoa, camera. Camera. Me and the cameras in this game don't get along. Yep, no. So now I'm facing all the wrong directions. Now you're just going to pivot me around that. Okay, so wait. It's actually... Oh, no. Okay, let me get the crane out a little bit. Now, can I face this way? Thank you. What was I doing? Pallet of concrete framework. Now the camera is still pivoting on that. Don't know if this is what we're looking for either at this point. I don't think that's going to go there. I'm just grabbing all the wrong material. Nope, I think I got the right material, just the wrong spot. There we go. All right. All right, let me go ahead and... Now that I'm far enough away from the crane, maybe the crane will not spin around on me camera-wise. Let's grab the other pallet of concrete. No, it's still spinning around on me. I think that's because I'm getting just too close to the main frame of the crane itself and the camera's freaking out. Which one is the ceiling component then? Oh, might be... Okay, I think I see the other ceiling component. I am looking at the picture in the upper left-hand corner to kind of gauge which one it should be. I just happened to grab the wrong one, of course. Okay, so the other two ceiling components go right next to the crane. So I just got to move it from one side to the other. So I think it's going to be these over here. It's a lot of material, probably going to have a lot of unpacking to do. Alright, last one. Don't know where I'm going to be removing the topsoil from. Unpack construction material. Well, we're going to go do some of that. Looks like this stuff over here they want me to unpack. Because I just got to hit a button and my character does the hokey pokey. Pour slab foundation. Well, yeah, we'll get to that in a bit because that's over on the other side. Remove topsoil from where? I'm guessing right here. All right, let's... Well, we'll get to do some more of it. All right, get my camera kind of like where I like it to have. I just got a whole bunch of turned around right there, didn't I? Kind of forgot where I parked the thing, even though I just got into it. That's not how you want to move the topsoil. Bring the bucket down a little bit, that's better. This job's not going to take too long. I just got to really get started. Once I get down to where I got to be, we're fine, because that is 10% of the soil. So 10% in a bucket at a time, but then again, the job is going to be a lot smaller. I was going to say, I hope it doesn't take another half an hour to get that far, because I don't have another half hour. Come on, wheel loader. You got a little bit more power than that, I do believe. Probably have my bucket angled too far down. Maybe that's why it's getting bound up. Just digging out just enough. I wonder what this is going to be right here. Maybe the parking lot for the people, the workers at the tower, possibly. Alright, go dump this in the road and watch it magically disappear. I keep seeing all the people around the airplanes. I wonder if they're waiting for the airport to open up. I don't know if this is the last project we got for the airport, other than a parking lot. Maybe some restaurants around here. Now, probably should mention this because I almost forgot. If you're watching this when this video goes live, next week there may not be an episode, or more likely there probably won't be, only because Alaskan Truck Simulator, or they changed the name of it, so I forgot what it's called, but Alaskan Truck Simulator should be coming out on the 18th, which I think is Thursday. And I've been wanting to play that game for a long time. That's been on my wish list for like a couple of years. But that gets released on the 18th, and of course I'll be diving into that. If you like American Truck or Euro Truck Simulator, that's going to be right up your alley. So it should be kind of interesting to get involved in that. So I'm going to try to get one out the same day it gets released. Of course, when they give you a date, I don't know what that, could be early, could be a little bit late, who knows. But I do expect, like I said, I think it's like next Thursday, and of course these come out on Friday, so I'm going to be getting into that for sure. I mean, there's a slight chance maybe I'll have 3 videos in a day. Maybe I'll record this early in the week or something. But don't be surprised if there's no Construction Simulator next week, for making room just for a little bit for Alaskan Truck Simulator. It'll just be for a week. Once I get, I really don't have a schedule, but with my time at Sandrock having new content coming out, and now Alaskan Truck Simulator coming out, and in a month time we got another map and more content coming out from Farming Simulator. It's gonna get busy. All right, 100% done. Cleared the marked area. Let's dump this on out. Perform drilling. Now that is kind of interesting because that is something we can buy from the Sany pack. Let's go ahead and park this right here. Deliver and spread gravel. Oh, so we can buy a couple of things. And I think we'll do that next week. Well, I say next week, next episode. I've done drilling before. I don't think I've actually got anything for drilling in my fleet. I used it before, but I'm guessing I leased it. Yeah, I don't see it in my garage. So, yeah, we'll have to buy the drilling equipment. I think we did it for the harbor job. We'll also buy the bigger dump truck because we got to deliver and spread the gravel, and we also got to pour the foundation. But we're getting along pretty good here so far. And the drilling is something I haven't done, like I said, since the harbor, which has been a long time ago. But yeah, we got the starts of the control tower going. We got our hole dug, and we just need to get the foundation in. And yeah, one small step at a time. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in a construction simulator. But until then, have a good one.